Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I have come up with another great news. So the Staff Selection Commission, today they have released the latest recruitment notification, which is the examination for selection post phase 11 2023, right? So I'll be sharing the details about this in the video. So there are more than 5,200 vacancies as per this notification. There are more than 5,200 vacancies to be filled through this exam, and then and it is across different levels. Okay, so before I tell you what is exactly this, the eligibility criteria, the exam pattern, other details. Okay, so first let me share what is the selection post. Okay, so in what way it is different than, so we have this SSC MTS, we have CHSL, we have CGL, we have SSC JE, etc. So in what way this is different? See, selection post are those posts where they either need a specific educational qualification or desirable qualification, or sometimes special qualification with experience. Okay, for example, certain job may require specifically candidates from let's say statistics. Okay, so BSc statistics. Okay, so certain post may require certain candidates from BSc chemistry specifically, or BSc statistics, etc. Or sometimes they may need a certain amount of experience. Okay, so maybe a 1 year experience or a 2 year experience. Okay, so a proper experience they may require along with the educational qualification. Okay, so it is for those posts. Okay, so there are 5,200 plus post. Okay, so wherein they have this kind of a requirement. Okay, either a special a specific degree for required for that post, or an additional apart from the educational qualification, they need additional experience. Okay, so as far as age limit is concerned, okay, so you have upper age limit like 25, 27, 30, all that. Okay, so depending upon the posts, right? And as far as pay level also, like you have posts starting from pay level 1 to pay level 7. Okay, so pay level 1, if you see, the take home will be about 25,000. For pay level 2, it is about 28,000. For pay level 3, it will easily cross 30,000. For pay level 4, it comes close to 40,000, and for pay level 5, it comes to 40 to 43,000, and for pay level 6, it will easily cross 55,000. Okay, and for pay level 7, it will be like more than, it will cross 70,000. Okay, this is the pay scale. Okay, so now let me give the important dates. So the registration is started today, 6th of March 2023, and 27th of March is the last day to apply. Okay, right? And so in case you have made some mistakes, and if you want to make a correction, now that correction can be made from 3rd of April to 5th of April. You can make that correction. Okay, night 11 o'clock is the deadline, and the date of computer based examination, it could be like June or July 2023, tentatively June or July 2023. Okay, this is regarding the dates, right? So as far as educational qualification is concerned, so as I said, it can be like metric level, or some post may require diploma, or some could be like some could be like 10+2 level, or graduation level. Again, you have to look at the specific posts. Okay, now right at this moment, okay, that particular page is not active, so I'm not able to show that page, right? So later on I'll inform you that, and or later on you can also check that. As of now, I'll just show you the vacancies towards the end. Okay, but the specific requirements, the specific degree and other details, okay, it is not available at this moment at the time of recording, right? So if you look at so as far as age and all that, I'll just show you towards the end. Okay, so nationality should be a citizen of India, and age limit, the cutoff date is so whatever is the age limit, whether it is 27 or 30 or 32, whatever it is. Okay, so you have the cutoff date is 1st of Jan 2023, and depending upon the category to which you belong, there is also a relaxation in the upper age limit. For example, if you are from the non-creamy OBC, then you have 3 years relaxation in the upper age limit. If you belong to scheduled caste or scheduled tribe group, okay, so then you belong to, and then you have like 5 years of relaxation in the upper age limit, etc. Right, so that is there. Right, so the age and other things, like salary, pay scale, I'll show towards the end. Now, regarding how to apply. So as you have to first go for a one-time registration wherein you have to fill in all the basic details. I'll show you the sample page, just before the end of the video, and then for this particular exam you have to pay like 100 rupees, but there is an exemption for women candidates and candidates belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. There is an exemption in that application fee of 100 rupees. Okay, so first you have to do the basic registration, and then you have to specifically apply for this particular exam, and that also you have to fill it very carefully, right? So when you are applying for multiple posts and all that, that is see, you have like 3 levels. Okay, so one is the matriculation level, other one is CHSL, and other one is the degree level. Okay, so each of these levels you should apply like only for one exam. Okay, so the exam that you write should be like, so that it is like this. Okay, now you will get, for example, if you are applying for all the 3 levels, then you will get 3 hall tickets, right, for one level. Okay, for one level itself we should not get multiple hall tickets. Okay, for one level you should apply only once. Okay, so that part you should be clear. As I said, application fee, like you have like 100 rupees, and you can also check the various exam centers and all that, so depending upon the region you are choosing. Okay, so they also mentioned that candidates may carefully note the region for computer based examination once opted in the very first online application for any category of post. It shall be frozen, and for all the subsequent process it will be frozen, right? So irrespective of the level of post, you cannot change. Okay, so when you choose, please choose it very carefully. That is what they are saying. Okay, so as far as scheme of examination concerned, like I said, if you are so there will be like 3 separate computer based examination. Okay, so if you are applying for 3 different levels, then you will be writing it 3 times. Okay, if you are applying for only one level, then you will be writing it once. So now for all these 3 levels, okay, so now this is the pattern. You have like 4 sections: general intelligence, general awareness, quantitative aptitude, and English language, right? So total number of questions like 125 in each section. Each question carries 2 marks, and please remember there is negative marks. There is a negative mark of 0.5 for every wrong answer. If you don't answer, then it is 0. If you answer it wrong, then there is 0.5 negative marks. Right, now in our channel Learning About, we have videos related to general intelligence, general awareness, and quantitative aptitude. And as far as English language is concerned, we have a practice platform. So practice platform also has questions from other areas. Okay, so so you can use our practice platform as well as our videos for preparation. So all the relevant links are given in the description below. Now regarding the language of examination, okay, the medium of examination, it is not very clearly mentioned. Okay, so usually it is like English and Hindi only, but here it is not mentioned. Why I am saying this? Because for the previous notification, there was the MTS notification. So the regional languages were also allowed. Okay, so here there is no clarity on the regional language, so you can check the application if they are permitting. Okay, so you can please check the application carefully whether they are permitting it. Okay, so I couldn't verify that part, right? So this is regarding the exam, and they have also given the syllabus. Do not worry about the syllabus except for the general awareness part, which requires a vast preparation. If you look at the other parts, you have a kind of a template or a kind of a repetitive questions. Okay, wherein so you practice 1 or 2 papers, or you look at 1 or 2 videos. That's more than sufficient for you to prepare for general intelligence and quantitative aptitude and even the English part, right? So as far as the selection process is concerned, okay, so you will be called for once you apply, you will be called for the examination, and you also mentioned that so there will be only one admission certificate for one level of eligibility criteria. Okay, so that's what I already mentioned. Okay, so if you're applying for 3 levels, you will get like 3 hall tickets. Okay, so you have to choose that part very carefully. Now the minimum cut marks. Okay, so of course like the top people only will be called for the document verification part of the skill test. Okay, but the minimum cutoff anyhow is for the unreserved category it is 30%, for OBC it is 25%, for other categories it is 20%, right? And on what basis how many number of candidates they'll call for the document verification of the skill test, it depends. Okay, so if they have up to 5 vacancies in any category of post, so the ratio will be 1:30. That is, if there is 1 vacancy, 30 candidates will be called. If it is more than 5 vacancies, okay, if there is there are more than 5 vacancies, then for every vacancy the 15 candidates will be called. Okay, so that is what they have mentioned. Okay, right? And so wherever required, okay, so wherever there is a need for skill test, so skill test will be qualifying in nature. You have to attend the skill test, and then you have to qualify whatever minimum required score, or the criteria. You should meet that criteria, right? And please remember, wherever you need to have the proficiency of the local language. Okay, now that is also essential. That is, either you should have studied in that local language up to 10th standard, or you should have passed some examination or something like that. Okay, so that's very important. So wherever required, the local language proficiency is also important, right? So once the document verification is over, the offer will be released. Okay, so the joining and other formalities will happen. Okay, now I'll show you a sample application form, and then I'll also show you the vacancies page. Okay, so as far as sample application is concerned, first you have to do the basic registration, wherein they ask you, do you have an Aadhaar? In that case, you have to enter your Aadhaar details, and then another ID, so voter ID or PAN card or whatever. Okay, and then you have to enter your name, verify your name. Okay, so father's name, mother's name, date of birth. Okay, and then educational board, your roll number. There is your 10th standard details you have to fill in, wherein you have to mention the board, a roll number. Okay, so and then year of passing, gender, your email ID, your working email ID, working mobile number, all that you have to verify, and then the category to which you belong, general category or OBC, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, etc., and then nationality, so permanent address, and all these details you have to enter. Okay, now that's the basic form. So once you fill up the basic form, then you have to specifically fill for this particular examination. So the default column, that you have the basic details that you have already given, that will be given here by default, and then you have to enter which region to which the post belong, which region the particular post on which to which you are applying for, which region does it belong. There is also a post code. Okay, and then the post name, all that you have to level of the post code, all that you have to choose, and then you have to choose the center of examination, right? And then you have to fill all the other details. Okay, so whatever is required. Okay, so you have to fill in. Okay, so additional educational qualification and whatever the experience required, if suppose a particular post requires experience. Okay, so what you have regarding the experience and all that you have to fill. And very importantly, you have to upload a latest photograph, and then you have to also upload your signature, right? So with that, it is over. And whenever you go for any of these, whether it is a written test or document verifications, skill test and all that, you have to carry recent passport size photograph. You should carry the admit card. You should also carry a government issued ID card, right? Now we come to the last part, wherein I'll just show you the vacancies. Okay, so I'll not be showing all the vacancies. Okay, I'll just show you the sample. You can just go through the page. Okay, so and then accordingly you can choose. Okay, so for example, there is senior technical assistant, okay, in the regional fodder station, Department of Animal Husbandry. Okay, So the required education is graduation and above. The specific post that they are expecting, you can look at that particular page, okay, which is not right now active. Okay, this page wherein it is portal / selection post details, okay, it is not active right now. Okay, but some of these, okay, like the NCC instructor and all that, like any graduate will be eligible. Okay, so for some of the posts, like any graduate will be eligible. Something like, like library and information assistant means, so obviously, like you should have a degree in library science. Okay, so that is what it depends. Okay, for some posts, okay, mere 10 standard is enough. Okay, so if suppose you have a storekeeper role, okay, so they may ask for a relevant experience and all that. Okay, just go through this. So each post, like has got some number of vacancies and all that. For example, here, like the investigator grade 2 has got 58 vacancies and all that. So altogether, so likewise you check, okay, so some required graduation, some required matriculation, some required higher secondary. So just go through these spaces, and then you also go through the selection post details page once it is active, and then finally you can decide which one you want to apply. So as I said, like the total number of vacancies, it's 5,369 as of now. It may even increase in a few before, like they finalize it. It may even increase. Even the latest MTS, if you see, the number of vacancies actually increased, like after the initial notification, right? So with this, I come to the end of this video. I hope the information that I have provided here in this video was useful to you. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends who may need it. And if you are not already subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.